most people that watch this will take the same route Eren took, because there's no way you hear all this and you say you're okay with wiping out yourself. In fact, he didn't even want to assault, he wanted to wait for Tybur to finish his speech and just say all that and get people's reaction. That is the true realism of human emotion, which was well portrayed here, and I'm sure that is the course of action that a whole lot of people are going to take. So what would you do now if you had all this? Let's say you were here. Yes, you. I'm talking to you watching. If you were here, what would you do if you had all this? Alright, so we're off to the final part of Attack on Titan Season 4, Part 2. This is the episode 28. Okay, this was the last episode they brought out for the second part of the season that came out. Oh man, last episode was insane, I must say. Crazy insane. The action-packedness of the battle sequence and everything was just totally over the top. The soundtrack, top-notch, but man, the whole situation that was playing out there was really so sad to see, though. But hey, God, Tiomagat and Kit Salis covered our back and sacrificed themselves, blowing up that ship and themselves included sky high so that we could properly get away and see if we could stop the rumbling, man. That's really a total brave act from them there, but gosh, let's see how things goes on from here. Alright, if you want more on the last episode, you can just check that out. Okay, let's just dive right into the episode 28 of season 4. Alright, here we go. Onegaishimasu. And please don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. So, ikuzu. Okay. Nobody wants to just talk about certain things though. We'll just start with a bird flying. I mean, this show and always showing birds, I'm sure it always signifies, being free and whatnot, and just able to, move freely and explore without being held back by, all this craziness that's happening. I'm telling you. This is a few years ago, I think. Maybe this when they first came to Marley. Gosh. No opening song for this. Sasha. I mean, she looks so much like Gabby though, without the crazy looking eyes. The reconnaissance, the recon corps, the survey corps. The dawn of humanity. Gosh, man. I mean, the titles they use for the episodes is just insanely good. See the song. Okay. Hustle and bustle of a port city. Is that when they first met Nyakupo? Okay, no, he's just leading the way though. They had already arrived on the battleships that were sent through Paradigm. There's so much technological shock. Oh god. When things hadn't gotten so crazy. I mean, it was already crazy, just slightly in the atmosphere, but god, not full on rumbling crazy. Wow. And Eren just wasn't having fun. God, just imagine after you have seen everything Eren has seen, I wonder how one will react here. To just be the same way though. I mean, you've always yearned for this, now you're having it, but with all the memories and the flashes you have seen, it just takes all the excitement away, just knowing fully well what it is that has been going on here. No joy. How can you be happy with everything that you know? Ice cream. Oh, come on, let I explore, but it's not every time you see things like this. especially on the island.
俺にも一口。
アイスクリームは
なんだこれ。名牌。俺も。あいつら目立つなとあれほど。誰もあの島から来た悪魔だとは。
I'm telling you, man. Kai.
お前らもこれ食ってみろよ。
そこの僕。
Who's this?
いかがかな。
Does the guy know who the hell is talking to? He thinks Levi is a kid. You, guy, get the hell back. Trust me, I so tell you to get the hell off my face, man. Get out of my face. Yep, you've seen it in his memories.
収容区の LDA 人はめったに食えない。壁の外はこんなに広いのにな。
私たちは気づかなかった。
It was so sad, man.
気づきたくなかったのだろう。
Kai.
それはお前の財布じゃねえぞ。
Oh, a pickpocket. Haha.
このガキ、また敵国の移民か。こうやってここに来た。
Man.
船に紛れ込んできたんだろう。言葉が通じてないな。海に放り投げるってのはどうだ。
Can you imagine?
右手をへし折ってやろうぜ。
見せしめに通りの目立つところにしばらく吊るしておこう。こそ泥もちっちゃい減る。
そんなやりすぎです。私の財布は無事なんですよ。
俺はジョーちゃんの問題じゃねえ。しっかり罰を与えて示しをつけねえと。ここで商売して生きてる俺たちの問題だ。
And
何よ
this
り
kind of issue.
民かもしれねえ。ここ数年どの国も血液検査に躍起になってるからな。悪魔の血がその辺に紛れてちゃ夜も眠れたもんじゃねえよ。
Can you imagine? Just, you know. I mean, imagine if it was you hearing all this after everything.
おい、あんたは何をしている。
誰がスリーだと言った。俺はお前の財布じゃねえと言っただけだ。
Totally claiming him now, just to protect him.
いやー、複雑な
So they don't end up lynching him to death there. Okay, it's crime. Now.
ふざけんな。そんなデタラメ。行くぞ。
Yeah, come on. Run. Simple. Let's go. Hajime. Gosh, what a hostile crowd.
あのガキどこに行きやがった。
あそこ。
And they still took another purse, like this time from Levi after I carried him. Man, there's no savings on people though. Look at the look on Aaron's face.
そのようなことがありまし
Actually, I've seen that boy before.
た。確かに
Before now,
血液検査の技術
which
向上
totally
に
had.
伴い世界中で収容から逃れたユミルの民の存在が発覚し問題となっております。かつてのエルディア帝国全盛時代におきましては世界の上流層の中でユミルの民の血を取り込む放棄であることとされていました。
Oh, proof of one's nobility. Oh jeez, that means they went around smashing everyone.
国を追われる立場となり果てたのです。壁の外でのエルディア人の現実。そして、パラディ島から友好を図る本計画も極めて困難であると言わざるを得ません。
かといって和平の道を諦めるならジークの謀略に加担するしかなくなります。彼に我々の運命を委ねヒストリアと生まれてくる子供たちを犠牲にするしか。ああ、
What
もちろ
a
んその
very
未来を
terrible
迎えな
ordeal.
いために私たちはここにいる。明日の国際討論会で初めて登壇するミルの民保護団体とやらを求めてね。
International Forum of the Association of what? Let me get that name.
明日の国際討論会で
Okay,
初めて登
International
壇する
Forum tomorrow for the unveiling of the association to protect subjects of Ymir. Okay,
その
okay.
団体の理念は明らかではありません。
まずは慎重に見極めなくてはなりません。その上でその団体と我々が相まみえることが叶うなら
パラディ島が和平を望んでいることを表明する。
Well, it's quite a long shot
私ど
though.
もアズマビト家は和平への協力を惜しみません。ですが、どれほどそれが実現可能であるとお見込みですか。
とても
Well, they have to try.
困難であることは分かっています。
It's worth the
とても
shot.
危険であること。だからといって最善
頑張れ
を尽くさないことはできないのです。
Where's Eren? He's not seated here, or was he standing? The question of the day. He wasn't even in the room. Huh. Man, God, watching this again just puts a lot into perspective, though. Kai, everything just makes sense now that I'm seeing all this again. And why he was crying here. So you follow that boy here to see where he was coming from. Nothing yet.
戦争で居場所をなくした人たちが集まって暮らしている。俺たちもそうだった。ある日突然日常が終わって何もかもが奪われた。すべての自由を奪われるんだ。
This isn't them to relate with their own story.
俺のことを気にかけてくれるんだ。
Aha, this question.
子供の頃、俺に助けられたからか。それとも、俺は家族だからか。
Now, this is a very important question.
俺は
What am I to you? Gosh, that question, man. It's always good to be honest when responding to questions like this. You see, she shouldn't have said you are family because, the love she has for Eren goes much deeper than that. I'm sure if she had said something else, maybe certain things would have changed. You are family. Come on, Eren is much more than that now. I mean, I think if she had given Eren a different response, I don't think it would have gone about with his rumbling decision. Right? I mean, what do you guys think? He has decided to ease up a bit. Very necessary, man. Okay. God, I so much love the soundtracks in Attack on Titan. More people came. Jesus. Just look at him now. I think he had made up his mind here. He just wanted to have this for just one last time or so. Totally knocked himself out with all that enjoyment. Okay, here we go.
ユミルの民の難民への援助を求めます。彼ら難民はエルディア人であったこともなく、エルディア帝国の継承とは無縁なのです。彼らはただエルディア帝国に荒廃を強いられた彼ら被害者なのです。
What?
以前無べきは島の悪魔どもに他なりません。
Can you imagine? Just see now.
100年前よりあの島に逃げた悪魔。
Just see how they have twisted everything. They are trying to get favor by projecting their hatred on the people of Paradise so that they can unite this other side against them, while saving themselves. So what would you do now if you had all this? Let's say you were here. Yes, you. I'm talking to you watching. If you were here, what would you do if you had all this? Like, I'm sure most, if not 99.9% of the people watching this, they'll take the same route Eren took. After you hear all that. Imagine hearing all that. Like, after everything you have been through. You see now. Just see. After everything, finding a way to dialogue and project yourself in a good light, but still look at what he was saying. And then the next thing they are doing declaration of war in the burial. I mean, forget all this, man. A whole lot of people will do exactly the same thing Eren did. Exactly the same thing. So it's really just sad though. I mean, the whole realism of this show is crazy insane. Wow. After everything. Okay. From Eren's eyes now. Okay.
どこでもいい。すべては俺が望んだこと。
エレン、世界とエルディア双方を救う術は安楽死計画。これを完遂する他にありません。脊髄液入りのワインは改革の障害となる兵団上層部のみに振る舞いました。ジークはあなたを信じています。あなたもジークを。
俺は。
After what he had in that association's meeting. Oh, come on. Child. But it's crazy that he confided in Flock though. I'm sure he knew that he would take his side. So you see, I'm sure with all this, it's Eren that told Historia to get pregnant. Or rather, she came up with all that after all this talk. Wow. But after hearing all that from that association, even people you thought that they were your own kin saying all that, you might still do what Eren just said right now.
憎しみによる報復の連鎖を完全に終結させる唯一の方法は、憎しみの歴史を文明ごとこの世から葬り去ることだ。
Along with the civilization that created it.
島の生贄になるためだけに生まれる子を産ませ、親子同士を食わせ続けるような真似は、俺はさせない。
Just unacceptable, man. Totally unacceptable.
私はエレン、あなたを何としてでも止めないと二度と胸を張って生きていくことができない。
耐え難いなら始祖の力で記憶を操作する。それまでお前が黙っていれば。
そんなこと
できるさ。お前はあの時俺を救ってくれた世界一悪い子なんだから。
And she just went along with the whole plan.
特有の疾患があるなんて個人学や草葉さんからも聞いたことないな。記録じゃ生存本能が刺激された時、アッカーマンは力に目覚めるって場合が多いようだな。
I was just getting all the full details. Then went into full fight mode.
そんなものないと思うぞ。その行為には正体も習性もやむにやまれる理由もない。ただお前のためなら巨人をひねり殺せるくらい。
I'm telling you.
お前のこ
So
と
it
が
was
好き
all
なわけ
love,
だ。
and she said he was family. She should have said that she loves him. I mean,
お前はどう
that would have altered a whole lot of things.
何言ってんだ兄さん。俺は長生きしてもあと4年しかない。
Oh, yeah, and this too.
私が子供を作るのはどう？
Hi. Ah! Oh my. Man.
俺が死んだ後もずっとあいつらの人生は続く。続いてほしい。ずっと。
Gosh, man, the brutal nature of things shown in this show is something else. But I was just always thinking about them, man.
生きていけるように。
Wow. I'm just descended into this, willing to destroy everyone. Now look at this. Now look at the number of these battleships. Now this is what they wanted to assemble around Paradis to take everyone out, and that's what everybody here was okay with. Just so imagine if Eren and the rest had waited for this to encircle the whole of Paradis. Would you think they would have any chance of survival? I wonder how many ships were even gathered here, sir. I wish they can show them the way I can count. Let me see if they will zoom out again. Let me see if I can count them. Ah, look at this now. I mean, come on. They were okay with taking out Paradis though, so now everyone is like, ah, why should you take out everybody else? But yeah, they wanted to take everybody out at Paradis, and they were okay with it. Like, okay, here he comes, man. Bringer of rumbling and death. Wow. Jeez, man, look at this now. Hi! This is full-on cannon shower. But against millions of colossal titans swimming towards you, that won't do anything. You should have just kept on shooting now. Why are you pausing when you see that huge gust of steam? Anyway, there was no saving them though. So I just kept on the whole rapid fire rather than just waiting to see. Well, although they'll need time to reload, but hey, wait, let me look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I counted 34 that I'm seeing right now on this screen. I don't know. Can you guys count? Tell me how many you counted. So I'm counting 34. So imagine all this now, just encircle Paradis and just start firing. Do you think the people of Paradis will have any time, other than the rest, will have time to take all these things out before they are wiped out? And this is what they wanted to assemble and much more, plus their own ground forces and their own air forces from the airships and whatnot attacking all at once. Come on now. They wanted to wipe them out and they were all okay with it. So I ask you again, would you do what Eren did? Let's continue. Hi! Ah! Imagine your average steam from a hot spot just gust on top of your hand. How painful it is, not to talk of this. Man. Jeez. Wow. Look at this one's head blown off and still just, coming along. If those big cannons couldn't do much, is it the small ones that will do anything? Hi. Look out Mila. Ha! Gosh, man. Ah! God. Really the dawn of humanity. How it all began. But this is really overkill. Wow, woo. What a show. Gosh. Conclusion arc. And then they left us waiting for the next one. Okay, now that is a crazy way to end things. Man, for the season there, it was crazy, freaking insane all through, and gosh, it was lovely to see all this in retrospect. Okay, I mean, from them landing in Marley and whatnot, and just checking out all the good stuff and the port there, and man, Eren was just in freaking deep thought. I mean, what do you do after seeing all those memories from your dad's memory and whatnot of this place? I mean, it's really crazy, insane, and man, look at what options they had. Like, they're really out of any good options. Like, it's either they better take themselves out or make Historia and the rest of the descendants to be munching on each other constantly to just keep on with the whole fear of the rumbling and whatnot there alive, and just postponing the whole solution to their future generations, which was totally freaking unacceptable. Now, their last option was to meet this association, this international forum, to protect the rights of the Eldians and whatnot. But hear what he was saying. They are okay projecting all the hate to the people of Paradis just to save their own self and unite them there against Paradis. And immediately now, after all that, you are now seeing the whole declaration of war from Tybers and whatnot coming to wipe out everyone in Paradis, and all of them just super cheering and just happy about it. I mean, you can imagine. So what would you decide if you experienced all this after everything you have been through, and trying to just find, even if it's just a little glimmer of hope for dialogue and whatnot? But hey, look at all what you're getting. Look at what you're getting. Just imagine being inside that international forum that is meant to promote your rights and whatnot, to coexist, and all you're hearing is that being projected towards you, the old hate and whatnot. Like, you have to blame. It's all them over there. They should be taken out. Like, it's just them. Also over here, we have the good ones, and we are just a product of the crazy ideologies of the past Eldian Empire that was inbreeding and whatnot, and we're just affected by all that. But hey, we need to go eliminate all those guys. So hey, we are the good ones, alright, and whatnot. So imagine hearing all that and all whatnot. Like, there is no other choice now. Like, that was like the final glimmer of hope for them to properly showcase the people of Paradis in a good light, but look at what they are getting. And then you have the whole burial speech of Tybor and everything being twisted and whatnot, and Eren being labeled, the greatest threat to humanity and whatnot after everything. So now imagine all those ships. Now I counted just 34 that was on the screen, but hey, there were a whole lot there. Even that 34 is a whole lot. Now add that with the number of airships they have, with their other ground forces. Imagine if all that came to Paradis. Like, they'll stand no chance now. They don't have anything to go up against all that. Like, how are they even going to survive all that onslaught? So now I ask you again, if you're Eren, or rather the people of Paradis, or let me just say Eren for short, what would you do? Would you wait for all those ships to come and cycle your tiny hometown and take all of you out? With everything you have been through and with the effort you have made for proper kind of dialogue and whatnot, would you wait for all that to come to your home to take you out? Would you sit in the international forum and not do what Eren did by walking out and preparing for his own assault on them? In fact, he didn't even want to assault. He wanted to wait for Tybor to finish his speech and just say all that and get people's reaction before he launches his own attack. So what would you do? I'm sure most people that watch this will take the same route Eren took, because there's no way you hear all this and you say you're okay with wiping out yourself. Then you are hearing that of Zeke's plan is, to systematically take out yourself over course of the years while threatening the other side just for a bit, and then you're pushing the whole issue to your next generation. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to settle for that. No way. It's not realistic. You pick what Eren picked right now. That is the true realism of human emotion, which was well portrayed here, and I'm sure that is the course of action that a whole lot of people are going to take in this situation if they are faced with this same situation that Eren and the rest were faced with. So I've said all that, but just tell me, what did you guys think of this episode and whatnot? Like, even after everything, Eren was thinking of Mikasa and the rest and his people and whatnot, and was willing to self-destruct and take out everyone just so that people of Paradis, Mikasa and the rest can live a long life. Like, he only had 4 years left. So speaking about that, the question that Eren asked Mikasa, I mean, what am I to you? I'm sure if Mikasa had told him that she was deeply in love with him there, he would have, changed his course of action also. But she just said that they're family and not like intimate family, just family, kind of normal, everyday, nuclear family kind of stuff. I mean, which is not so, for the fact that you have seen over the seasons how she deeply is willing to smash skulls for Eren. Like, it goes beyond just ordinary families. Deep, much love. I mean, if she had just come out clean and said how she truly felt about Eren and whatnot, I'm sure he would have, changed his mind on a whole lot of stuff and taken a different course of action. So that's that though. Let's endeavor to, say how we truly feel, we can about a whole lot. Let me just leave it at that. So what do you guys think of this episode? Would you take the same course of action Eren took in this scenario, or would you do? You faced with all this, like, what would you do? I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Gosh, so after this, they left us to wait for a whole year. Yes, there's a whole year we waited for the final part came out again. Even when the final part came out, we still waited for a few months before the second part came out. Like, these people's release date really tortured us. But hey, I'm glad I'm watching this again. Like, it's really just wholesome to see though. And whatnot, just brings a whole lot into perspective. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.